All right. It's Friday signing day here. Today we're at Shady Spring High School, Aiden Calvert, and dude, you're signing with UC, man. That is a big deal, brother. Come kind of tell me about how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling pumped. Very excited to get down there and get to work.
What kind of hooked you up with UC? I mean, that's a big time program.
Yeah, Kendrick, he was a lot of help. He reached out for me. I went to a lot of camps, during the summers, about sophomore year, all summers, junior year, senior year, everything. Just trying to get recruited, get in front of schools. And that's where I ended up.
Kind of tell me about the dynamics, your thoughts and emotions on, because I know what it's like to sit there, in your backyard grinding and just hitting and wondering, and now you got your college scholarship, you're going to a great school. I mean, kind of tell me about that whole dynamic.
Well, I was really stressed, this whole year because I played my senior season. Never knew if I could get hurt or anything like that. I still didn't know where I was going to end up, but I was grinding, stayed to it. That's where I ended up.
What do you think kind of needs to improve for your game as you go to the next level? Because everything gets tougher.
Yeah, it's a lot better competition out there, but I got to get bigger for sure. Get in the weight room, hit the ball harder, throw it harder, everything like that.
What's kind of been your some of your favorite memories playing baseball here at Shady? I mean, you've had a wild ride here, man. Y'all have been really successful.
Definitely winning sectional championship sophomore year, going to states. That's awesome. The Myrtle Beach trips were great. Just things like that. Hit a home run last home game here. Regular season, it was awesome.
Okay, yeah, that's always a nice way to kind of go out, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Tell me a little bit about what you've learned maybe from Jordan and from Kendrick, because you've had Jordan Meadows, through your junior year, right?
Yep.
And really great player here at Shady, and then of course Kendrick. He played for another school across county that we might not mention here at Shady Spring. So, but both of them very good athletes and very good players. What have you learned from those guys?
Well, sophomore year, I was always a traditional infielder. Jordan taught me how to play outfield. Thankful for that. That turned me to a utility guy now. I can do whatever you need me to do, go wherever. Kendrick, he was a great coach. Taught me about life. Kept me under control. Kept my emotions. He taught me about the game of baseball. In a better detail, just everything like that. He's just a great guy.
What do you feel like your best position is? I mean, it was interesting you mentioned outfield, because I've kind of mentioned that to kids. It's like you really need to kind of be prolific out there, because when you first get into college, that might be your ticket.
Yeah, I've always played shortstop, so that's what I'm going to say. But I can go do whatever you need me to do.
Right. Any kind of wild favorite memories from high school baseball? I know you said the Myrtle Beach trips, which those are always good team bonding trips and a lot of fun. But anything specific that stands out?
Yeah, my sophomore year we were tied with Indy in sectionals before the championship goes. I hit a double off the wall, scored Colton Tate.
Okay.
And there was a huge crowd, and I was really pumped. I think that's one of them.
That was interesting too, because you guys were probably not considered the favorite in that game, right? Wasn't it when Atticus was there and those guys? Was that then?
It was the year after that.
Year after that, okay. Because I know Independence had a really good run there for a little while, and you guys have too. It's talk a little bit about that rivalry. How fun is it to play those guys?
Well, I played travel ball with the kids in my grade for years, so there wasn't no rivalry there, but the fans, everything like that, kept it, together. Other sports, things like that. So even though they were my friends, it was still like, I still want to go out here and beat these guys, for the community, everything like that.
I guess the most important thing about college is, and especially being able to go and kind of get some help, is to get your degree. Yeah. What kind of area are you going in there? Do you know yet?
I was set on either being a physical therapist or a dentist. Okay. So I was thinking about biology, something like that. But they have a great nursing program, so now I'm thinking about that a little bit. Got a little bit of time to figure it out.
Okay, that's interesting. Has it always been baseball for you? That's all I've kind of known you as.
I played football and basketball until middle school, and then I realized I was like, I love the sports, but baseball's my thing. And if I want to, exceed at something and really take it to the next level and put my time into something, it was baseball.
Tell me a little bit about some of the other teams you've played on besides your high school team.
I played on Post 32 this summer, for a little bit. I played on a West Virginia Lightning team that was with like Woodrow, Indy, Shady. We got a couple Logan kids. Did that for 2 years.
Okay.
just things like that.
All right, cool. All right, well, it's Aiden Calvert, and he is headed to UC. Man, that's good stuff.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.